What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review, where a lot of things happened tonight, and we gotta get through them. So, a lot went down. Other than Raw, they also did a moment of silence for the Orlando shooting victims with a graphic that said "We stand on Orlando." But I like to address something else real quick. That it's kind of to do with wrestling news in a way throughout this week. Unfortunately, we lost another person. And, a lot of people may not know him, and if you do, that's good. I like to call him almost like not maybe a DX member, but the man that helped the vocal, that sang the Generation X theme song. Chris Warren died at the age of 49. We don't know. I'm surprised he was 49 years old. I thought he was probably in his 30s or something, but Chris Warren, he died at 49 years old. In New York. I heard his funeral was supposed to be this Friday or Saturday, but he was the man that sang the D-Generation X theme song, was at WrestleMania 14 to sing it, and America the Beautiful there. He was also at SummerSlam 1998. He also sang Vince McMahon's No Chance in Hell theme song, My Time for Triple H, and Make Some Noise for X-Pac. So, it's unfortunate we lost in a way, almost like another DX member in a way, just because he created the song. So, it's kind of sad to hear about that, and we don't know the cause right now. But that's very unexpected that the singer died from the band to it. So, yeah. But I'm out of here, but not out of here. I'm about to say sad to hear about that. So, hey, I was like a DX member in a way. Man sang the song, all right. Not doubt that 2 words for you. Kicking off the show, the New Day, Tag Team Champions, making fun of Kofi Kingston shoes, wearing them old man Steph Curry shoes, them forgotten 76s, them old 12s, them way back there 99s, until Enzo and Cass came out there and interrupted them. We get a first shot at the tag titles and everything, and we're going all in at Vegas, and we're walking out the tag team champions, and we're cool and everything, other than you guys got those massagers for her pleasure that you got sticking out of your foreheads there. But you had to ask Kofi a question: are you serious with those old man shoes? And Cass talked about Francesca, Woods. That's your girl, right? Well, I saw your girl last night with Enzo, and he had his lips all over her, right down on Bourbon Street. And, he talked about, Woods pretty much got pissed. He says, I'm the only one that blows my girl, and him and Enzo got a stare down. And it was going to be a battle of wits between the teams until the Vaudevillains came out, saying, you all are preschoolers and need to shut up. And they are the greatest tag team in WWE since they sang it. Until Gallows and Anderson came out there telling them to shut up also. And they're going to take the titles from them, like how the even scoring a touchdown, like the Saints. It did. Cass just ended off with calling them all soft. But funny how they make fun of Steph Curry shoes, and there's an NBA game going on right now at that time. Pretty much 8-man tag, New Day and Enzo and Cass versus the Club and the Vaudevillains. Anderson, Gallows, or Vaudevillains and Anderson. Club won. Anderson, Gallows pretty much picked up the win over Kingston. So it is a way, I guess, for people to pay attention to before the match happens Sunday. More Bad Bob Backlund and Darren Young segments played. Stephanie McMahon and was in the back, and Shane was there. And talked about why Shane wasn't on Raw last week. And they said, why don't we have a sign that says same old Steph, pretty much. Until Kane returned. Corporate Kane, by the way. And he wanted a job to take over on SmackDown. He had his resume, and he had a letter of recommendation from The Undertaker. Which is very, hey, he's got a recommendation from the dead man. It seems legit to me in your resume, if you know what I mean. So, I think it's a legit resume. Pretty much after that, Zack Ryder was talking to 3 dudes in the back about Cruz taking out Sheamus, and Sheamus said, you're not going to be the one laughing after the match tonight. And then pretty much Zack Ryder said, hey, what's up, Cruz? And Sheamus turned around and was pissed and said, I'm not afraid of Cruz. Puerto Rico kept talking, or whatever the hell they're called, the Shining Stars and the Matadors. And they talked about Puerto Rico. Titus O'Neil was about to come out to a match till Rusev jumped him from behind since they have a title match this Sunday. They played more Shield videos throughout the night as Dean Ambrose waited for his Ambrose Asylum. And called out both men. And they shook both their hands. And Ambrose said, you know, this is great. Now, this is fun. And he asked Rollins how the knee's going. He said, you haven't watched my special on the WWE Network? And says, you know, if you did, you know, Seth making my face hurt because it's killing me. And pretty much people booed Reigns out of the building, and people were with Seth throughout the whole time, even though Reigns tried to cause a mixed reaction or something. Ron says, we had some pretty good times. We fought together at WrestleMania as the Shield to beat the New Age Outlaws and Kane, which was down the street. We flew into London on a helicopter to go against Team Hell No and The Undertaker. Ambrose was unconscious by a dumpster for some reason. And we had the best times in the ring with all three of us pretty much. The 6-man tag. What's that thought? Huh. The phone had stopped ringing, but Rollins pretty much said he was going to beat Roman Reigns this Sunday for the title, which people chanted mostly for Roman Reigns. And I'm sorry, Seth Rollins even talked about how they beat the Shield. I mean, they beat Evolution and stuff. And Rollins said, pretty much, Reigns says the big dog walks in as champ, and the big dog's gonna walk out as champ. But Rollins says, I was the first member of the Shield to win a championship, and people were really with that when he cashed in Money in the Bank. And, you know, his knee caved in from carrying this company for the better part of last year. And you earned the title, but now you're going to lose it. I'm going to win on my own. Even Ambrose said you had J&J Security and the Authority and Corporate Kane to help you win the title. But he said he's going to beat the guy on Sunday. Pretty much then after that, Seth pretty much pushed Ambrose into Reigns. Reigns to the Superman Punch on Seth, and Ambrose pretty much also said that, you know, I could win Money in the Bank and I could cash in and get the title on my own. And he took out, and pretty much Ambrose took out Reigns with a Dirty Deeds. Or at least Ambrose saying he's going to get the title and take out one of them if they win the title was pretty good. Steph put Ambrose in a match against Jericho again tonight for some reason. Charlotte went against Paige, which made no sense because fucking Lynch and Natalya on commentary and no one cared, and the announcers like they just talked over them, and just finish did not make any type of sense. I just don't know where it was going. Sami Zayn was going against Cesaro tonight. Then Charlotte pretty much said that Dana has failed her, which doesn't make a lot of sense because, hold on, doesn't make much sense because, like, okay, first, Dana Brooke is now dominant. Now she's got to be sympathetic and everything now and does what Charlotte says. Makes no sense. Sheamus destroyed Zack Ryder. Apollo Crews attacked him right after. Kevin Owens and Del Rio are arguing in the back after that on SmackDown. And Kane says, you know, the conflict in the workplace could destroy moral. So you guys are going to face the Lucha Dragons. And if the Lucha Dragons win, they get to be in the Money in the Bank match and you two are out. Sami Zayn went against Cesaro. Sami Zayn won, which was a really great match in a way. Really one of the best matches out of the night. Especially Zayn winning with the Blue Thunder Bomb. So it was pretty cool. John Cena came out saying this match is going to be like WrestleMania Money in the Bank. And he talked about AJ Styles. He said, you look around the world from PWG to Ring of Honor to New Japan Pro Wrestling, there's one name that's synonymous, and that's AJ Styles. As Cena himself has won over 15 championships in the WWE, but, and stuff, and he said Styles one of the single greatest star to get a chance at WWE, and Shane has opened the door for him. And it's going to be a history-making match. But he doesn't have the respect for AJ Styles like he once did. And he wanted him to come out as Styles came out, saying, you think you can beat me because you can't see me and you can't beat me. He said he was going to beat John Cena this Sunday, but Cena said, look, it's going to be Cena versus the club, pretty much. And he said, you're captain of the bitch club, really. And Cena said, and what if and everything. Now, people thought this is 15 years in the making and all this stuff. Cena's a 15 champion, has won Royal Rumble twice and stuff, as AJ said. But, you know, and you've been in crappy movies also. Those are some of your accolades and everything. But Cena says enough. He said, your club isn't full of bullets. It's just full of bull, pretty much. All these Bullet Club innuendos. And Cena pretty much said Styles is like a whining, just like every indie dude before him that came here. And he said, you better knuckle up and pretty much shut up and stuff. Because he will put him back on the bullet train for Japan, because that's apparently where he left his balls at. And Styles pretty much got pissed and said, he says, I'm not every other independent guy with your Kmart shopping ass. He signed the contract, said, your time is up and my time is now. And Styles left after that. And, you know, sitting through this with them putting all these shoot-like things. Okay, and, you know, AJ Styles is going to be on Stone Cold's podcast on Monday. You know, I still find it stupid that WWE will not mention TNA, even though AJ Styles was in TNA for over 12 fucking years. And they won't mention it. And, you know, I feel like Austin will at least talk about it in a way. He will address him being in TNA for over 12 years, because that would just look silly. It's like, where are you going to say AJ Styles has been for over 12 years, huh? Like, come on, where you say he's going to been? Under a fucking rock like Sting when he was in TNA? So, at least mention it. I'm sure they won't do it on TV. At least I feel like Austin would actually at least mention TNA in a way. Because he was there for 12 years. Like, he was a big name in Impact. Like, almost like their franchise player almost in a way over there. And yes, people have praised him in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't know that much about AJ Styles and PWG until after TNA. And I'm sure people know AJ Styles in Ring of Honor before he went to TNA. But, like, it's like, it makes no sense. Cause, like, we know AJ Styles wrestling a whole bunch of companies up to where he up to is in WWE now. But, like, he did wrestle in TNA for over 12 years, people. Let's get that straight. The man was a fucking world champion over there multiple times. A Grand Slam champion, may I say, also. So it's just somewhat retarded when they don't actually mention it in a way. And I feel like how this whole feud, I feel like Styles is going to get 1 win. Cena will get the next 3 wins. It'll be 1-3 pretty much, or 1-4 damn near. Del Rio and Owens beat the Lucha Dragons. Whoever thought the Lucha Dragons was winning this match would have made no sense. Nobody really think they were going to win. And pretty much Del Rio kicked Owens in the face right after. After it then. Kevin Owens told Stephanie that he did not like the tag match of what happened, and said, who made the match? And they said Shane. So, you know what? Owens, you get to be on commentary, and Del Rio gets to be the timekeeper. Cesaro's the ring announcer, and Sami Zayn's also on commentary. And pretty much they were still deciding, well, Shane and Stephanie deciding on the GM, and they said they couldn't trust Kane to do it and everything. Because they don't know what could have happened and stuff. But they said Demon Kane comes with Corporate Kane if you hire him. And then pretty much Kane said, I don't get the job, huh? And yeah, Shane, hey, this isn't about the whole car battery and testicle thing, is it? And Shane says, no, but it doesn't help your case. So now they're arguing who's going to run, who's Raw, and who's going to run SmackDown. Pretty much after that, then, Cesaro announced Jericho coming out, since he said he resigned from stupid Idiotville, which was kind of funny, as Ambrose went against Chris Jericho then. Pretty much Ambrose beating Jericho with the dirty deeds. And then after that, chaos ensued as everybody attacked each other. Sami Zayn doing a high spot off the top rope and everybody. And Chris Jericho pretty much climbed up the ladder and climbed the briefcase thinking he was going to win the Money in the Bank this Sunday. So, it was some good hype to this show, but then again, the show didn't make that much sense. And honestly, I was watching more of E3, and I know the ratings went down very badly. They went under the fucking 3 mark, so hey, that's on them. But that's pretty much the entire show of what happened tonight, really. And hey, it is what it is, but we will see you for Money in the Bank Sunday. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.